Well, hello everybody and welcome to Phoenix Pro's Ascension to Gold, one of our biggest pay-per-views of the year, and we've had an amazing weekend, and it culminates, it finishes here tonight with every match we have. Every match is either a title match, a ladder match, or an Ascension to Gold match. No normal matches, it's all about the titles, it's all about everything else. And you know what, I'm excited because we got so much to go through. And you know what, we're going to get straight into it. We're going to start with your opening match of the evening. Now here is a team, Axel Clark and Blake Steele, who have been, well, I want to say both of them. Blake Steele, you know, a former champion here, has had a few words to say about our current tag team champions, that being Xtreme Tony and Mason Wolf from BK4, about these guys not being fighting champions, not putting the titles up and just keeping hold of them, which is quite true. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of other factors when it comes into defending titles. You got to think about it. Xtreme Tony does run his own company at the end of the day as well, but sometimes, you know, they might not just want to defend the titles. You've got to understand that they do have a little bit of stroke here in Phoenix Pro, especially with Jason Titus being one of the founding and leading members of that group BK4. But they agreed to defend those titles here tonight. And here we go. Here come the champs. Let's see, that is Mason Wolf as you're looking on the left, and Xtreme Tony on the right. I mean, Xtreme Tony has taken Mason Wolf under his wing, and he's been teaching Mason Wolf so many things, all to a point where, you know, Mason Wolf is now using a variation of the Burning Hammer, a move that Xtreme Tony made famous so many years ago, especially within this industry, especially within this, you know, within this culture of core and virtual wrestling. Xtreme Tony, you know, he's one of the founding members. He's one of the pillars within this whole industry that we're in, and he's taken on somebody, and had to take on somebody like Mason Wolf, and even pass on the knowledge and even pass on moves. That is a huge boost for somebody like Mason Wolf. But there you go, that's what it's all about. It's all about those Phoenix Pro Tag Team Championships. And this is a normal Phoenix Pro Tag Team match. So one pinfall or submission for the win. Countouts. Champions retain the titles. And we do have a 20 count on the outside. And could this be the last time that Xtreme Tony and Mason Wolf hold those Tag Team Championships? We'll just have to wait and see, as the referee holds them up nice and high in the air. So it looks like it's going to be Blake Steele facing off against Xtreme Tony to start the night off. Here we go. I'm looking forward to this one, going for the collar and elbow tie-up, but Xtreme Tony again, you know, he hasn't got the height, but he's got the strength. Referee having to step in there to break them up. Clean break, almost a clean break, but he just gets caught with a big right hand there from Blake Steele. Blake Steele, big kick to the midsection, DDT. Back to basics. Now, for those who've been following us, you know, Blake Steele has had a lot to say about the tag team champions. That we just see, just a big kick, straight boot to the face there. Blake Steele's had a lot to say about our tag team champions here. You know, not defending their titles, not being around. You know, it is what it is. You know, we got Mason Wolf is competing elsewhere. Xtreme Tony also competing so many different places. Plus, he has got his own company to run as well. But look at the power of Axel Clark there. He's able to overhead. But Xtreme Tony using that experience with a small back body drop. Sends Axel Steele to the mat. Irish whips there into the ropes. Goes for it. Snap suplex. Snap. Power slam there. Like I said, Xtreme Tony has passed on so many, you know. Oh, I'm going to see. Oh, nice flatliner. Flatliner from Xtreme Tony. Xtreme Tony looked to finish this early. There's going to the pin. Not even a 1 count there for Xtreme Tony. And then goes back to basics again. Xtreme Tony, a master of the basics here in Phoenix Pro. So let's see now. He has take one stick to break. He's going to tag in his tag team. He's going to tag in Mason Wolf, the cousin of JC Wolf. Mason Wolf looks like Axel Clark able to just about. And what we're going to see here from Mason Wolf, backpack face plant. Backpack face plant, really calling to his corner. Oh, he was able to get there. Blake Steele looking also like with a spear there, but kind of caught the bottom of the knee. Didn't think he caught all of that there. As Blake Steele now in control, has him at the running power slam. And then has his look what he's going to go for. What is Blake Steele looking for here? Has his opponent up. The strength with the jackhammer. Big jackhammer there from Blake Steele. And Mason Wolf is no light guy. Mason Wolf was ready for that and just hits him with a big double axe handle there. Tags out to Xtreme Tony. And here we see now Blake Steele versus Xtreme Tony. Was that Xtreme Tony drags him to his corner. This is the first tag team move of the show. Double back body drop there from Mason Wolf. Oh, look at Blake Steele able to get up there. Mason Wolf now back in the ring with Blake, but it looks like Blake gets the reversal there. He's going to go for another jackhammer. Although just look at the strength of Blake Steele, able to hit with another double jackhammer, with a big jackhammer there, second jackhammer of the night. Mason Wolf with going southpaw there with a left arm clothesline. Tags in Xtreme Tony. Xtreme Tony gets caught. We're going to see another running power slam there from Blake Steele. Blake Steele looks like he needs to take a break, so he tags in his tag team partner Axel Steele now in this match. Has the headbutt. Xtreme Tony able to reverse it, falls up with a big snap suplex. And so this is for those tag team championships. I know something that Blake Steele's been very vocal about, but is the strength of Xtreme Tony with a gut-wrench side slam there. Was that a gut-wrench suplex? But Axel Clark able to reverse it, drops it down back to basics again from V12 there with the DDT. What's Axel Clark looking for here? Has his opponent drops it down, delayed vertical suplex, and then goes to tag in his tag team partner, that being Blake Steele. Oh, Blake Steele comes with a big bulldog there. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the strength of Blake Steele. Able to deadlift. Xtreme Tony deadlifts Xtreme Tony into another running power slam. Goes in for the pin. Is this going to be enough? There's 1, 2. Mason Wolf looking worried, but Xtreme Tony able to kick out of that one. Now, there's an example of the, I was going to say that. Oh, big ending! Big ending there from Blake Steele, but doesn't go for the pin. He gets reversed there. An arm drag. Xtreme Tony realizing he could be in a lot of trouble here. Big punch. Oh, let's go to the burning hammer. No, just a straight headbutt to the back of the head, but that took a little bit out of Xtreme Tony as well. Looks like now Xtreme Tony ready for a fight. Has Blake Steele overhead, belly to belly, brings him in the hard way. Great. Oh, I think with that spinning elbow, I think Blake was just able to get out the way. What's he going to go for here? Has him up. Oh, the Canadian backbreaker. Blake Steele able to reverse that one. Manages to scream his way out. Xtreme Tony catches it with another big flatliner. Goes in the pin. He's going to get a pin off that flatliner. Could it be the pin? One. Again, only the one count. I don't think we had a 2 count in this match at all yet. We'll keep it going. As we see Blake Steele using the strength of the just picks it overhead press there. Waiting for the tag, but also gave an opportunity for Xtreme trying to tag him. Mason Wolf who comes in with a big shoulder tackle. Axel looking for the big electric tray into the German suplex. Could that be enough? Could we have new tag team champions? 1, 2, not enough again. Opening match of Ascension Gold, and what a match we're witnessing so far. Mason Wolf, they're able to reverse whatever Axel was going for. Has his opponent up. The thing is on Mason Wolf. Does like to fly, but Mason Wolf has him on the shoulders. We've not seen. Oh, we've not seen him use that in a while. We've not seen him use that move in a while. Referees get position 1. Oh, but Blake Steele realizing he could be in a lot of trouble there. We've not seen Mason Wolf use that move in a long time. Has his opponent up. This is what I mean. Has him up. Drops him down with a burning hammer. Mason Wolf with a big burning hammer there. A move passed down to him from Xtreme Tony. Move passed to him from Xtreme Tony. 1, but too close to his tag team partner there. To Axel's tag team partner, that is. Big drop kick. And Mason Wolf, considering the size of this guy, you know, he is athletic. Gets stopped there. And this is the strength of Axel. Just a straight up spine buster. Opening contest. What a match we're witnessing so far. Irish whips. Irish whip there into his own corner. You're going to see a double team move from. What the hell is this? Oh, Russian leg sweep into the lariat. Could that be enough? Mason Wolf's down is 1. There's 2. But no, Mason Wolf just manages to muster up enough energy to kick out of that one. Punch to the foot. It's a straight punch there. Oh, Blake Steele, former boxer. But gets reversed there in a fireman's carry there from Mason Wolf, who gets reversed there by Blake Steele. Back and 4 reversals. Throws him in to his corner again. What we see another tag team move here from. Oh, just a straight up basic tag team move there. There's not enough to keep Mason Wolf. Mason Wolf just again back to basics there. Scoop suplex there. Scoop slam, sorry. Oh, Grizzly Magnum. A double chop there made famous by Keith Lee. Oh, there's a straight. Talking about punches. Mason Wolf with a straight punch there. Oh, we get some. Oh, Axel Clark is straight slap to Mason Wolf. He's not going to be happy with that, but we've got to see another tag team move. As a spinebuster assisted spinebuster combination. This is a hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, this is the opening match of the evening for the Phoenix Pro Tag Team Championships. Big clothesline there from Blake Steele, but looks like Mason Wolf trying to make the crawl. Oh, that was a bad time for Blake Steele to taunt. He was able to make the pin. The tag to Xtreme Tony was in a big clothesline. And it's straight up stomps there from Xtreme Tony. So Xtreme Tony wants to keep hold of those tag titles as we go into our new season, which is coming up very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Irish whip into the top turnbuckle, into that neutral corner, but Blake Steele able to reverse. Big Steel has his opponent up. Drops him down with the Samoan driver. Samoan drop, sorry. Great match still going on here. Big straight punch there. Big right hand from Blake Steel. And a second one, but looks like Xtreme Tony was able just to deflect. Now, but he follows up with a clothesline of his own. Oh, there's a spinning back elbow. Judas effect elbow. Is that going to be enough? Could this be? Could BK4 retain those tag team championships? 1, 2, 3. BK4 retain the tag team championships. And Xtreme Tony pulling out I would say like almost a new move, but he doesn't use it uses it very rarely to win his matches. But there you have it. Your winners, and still the Phoenix Pro Tag Team Champions. That is Mason Wolf, Xtreme Tony representing BK4. Well, this is a great move. I haven't seen Mason Wolf use this move in a long time. We felt he needed to do it, but again, it wasn't enough. So many near falls in this match as well. But it was that Judas effect elbow. It was that Judas effect elbow that brings the titles home to Xtreme Tony and Mason Wolf. Representing BK4. Hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot deny how good that was. Ladies and gentlemen, the title matches keep on coming because we are bringing you a match. So we had so recently we've had some dark matches, some dark qualifying matches. As we have been, as I said, we have been behind on uploading here and bringing you content. It's just the fact that we've had a lot going on, myself and Jason. But the thing is though, we've been having dark matches, a little dark tournament to crown a champion. Actually, for those who watched it, you might have seen, keep note of this, you might have seen us do a little bit tournament for this title. Now, unfortunately, the original person who was meant to win this one came up with an injury, but this is a new title, kind of a new title. If you also followed us, you might have seen it before, but we're going to cast this as the new title because it is a new reign. We will see a ladder match for the No Limits Championship, and that is right. This is our, I won't say our cruiserweight, this is our light heavyweight title, and the following superstars, fall within the weight class for this title, has shown so much, promise and progression. And also, you've come through. Like I said, we've had a dark tournament. It was only with 4 superstars, if I'm honest, because we are still looking to build this No Limits division. But the first winner, as you can see, making that little Mr. Backflip himself, is Sebastian Boulay. I will say one thing as well. A big shout out to the Principality Stadium here in Cardiff. Yes, we are on the big one. The roof is closed tonight, but also they have managed to again supply me with a free bar here in the commentary booth. Because myself and Jason, when we do commentate, we want to be out of the way, but we got our monitors and we can see everything that's going on, but we want to be out of the way because you know how extreme some of our matches can get. But you saw Sebastian Boulay, but here is his opponent, and as you can tell from the music, it is a member of Equillibrio, and it is Vincent Lawrence. So as I did say, we did have a tournament to crown the champion, and it was Vincent Lawrence that came out on top. Now, Superstar was not really known for his, I wouldn't say his high flying. He's not known for his high flying at all. And this isn't just a high flying division. But Vincent Lawrence was able to come out on top. Like I said, we took 4 of the superstars who we felt deserved the shot and fell under the weight class. And to be honest, Vincent Lawrence dropped weight to be involved in this tournament. Like I said, it has been done behind closed doors, and we do apologise that we haven't been able to bring you that. But as you see it, the No Limits champion, Vincent Lawrence, against Mr. Moonsault himself, Sebastian Boulay. But I've got to be honest, since Vincent Lawrence has joined Equillibrio, you can't deny he's been a different person. And he's changed for the better. I mean, he's a champion right now. That's something Vincent Lawrence has been trying to do for so long. Here in Phoenix Sport, I think he might have briefly held the Xtreme Hardcore Championship, which we do have coming up for you very, very soon. But they see that is the No Limits title. And this is a ladder match as well. Inside the bell rings, as you see Vincent Lawrence. Big powerbomb that just launches his opponent across the ring. Now this is going to be an interesting match because it is a major clash of styles. You got Vincent Lawrence, very grounded, likes to weigh his opponent down, use a lot of ground grappling, a lot of use of grappling. You've got Sebastian Boulay, he uses a double moonsault as a finisher. Two clashing styles here, but it could work. You don't know. You have to wait and see how this goes as Vincent Lawrence now is in control, has been in control. Oh, but look at this reversal from Sebastian Boulay. I thought he was going to pull him outside, but drops him now with almost like a gold buster. And then a straight kick to the back of the head. Sebastian Boulay looking for... Oh, snapmare driver. Big snapmare driver. But Vincent Lawrence stirring straight away, but gets the reversal. As his opponent drops him now with a big crucifix driver. That's probably about the most athletic move you're going to see, but look at this. Sebastian Boulay falls with a tiaras of his own. Big punch there from Boulay. Snapmares his opponent down, kick to the back, but Vincent Lawrence ready for it, moves out the way. Shot two at the back, with the kidney shot there. And drags his opponent up. What's it look Vincent Lawrence looking to do it here? Creeps his opponent over the top rope. Oh, we also see. Oh, there's a guillotine there. So for those who know wrestling, they aren't ropes. That is a cable covered in plastic. So there's not a lot of protection there. And having your throat driven into it doesn't do a lot to help. Over for a super kick. Reversal. What's Boulay gonna go for? Drops down. There's a. Oh, nice. Drop down into the Pele. See, Boulay is going to try and use that pace. He's got to use that pace. Because if Vincent Lawrence is able to slow him down, then he won't be able to use his biggest asset, which is his pace, which is his speed. As you see Sebastian Boulay. Big thrust kick there. Oh, we call it a super kick. Why not? We'll call it a super kick. And a solo for a second one. Into the well too often. Vincent Lawrence. Big jumping neck breaker there. Corkscrew neck breaker almost. Vincent Lawrence now has control. Has his opponent. What's he going to go for here? Back to basics with a DDT. Vincent Lawrence is feeling confident right now as Boulay tries to make his way up to the ring. Going to be brought in the hard way. There's the strength advantage that Vincent Lawrence does have. Brings in his opponent with an apron suplex. There's Lawrence with a drop kick. stir. He has his hands on that no limit title. Sebastian Boulay needs to do something. Climbs up, he's going to climb to the side. Oh, they meet on top of the ladder. This is what we want to see. Big strikes there from Vincent Lawrence. The reversal there from Sebastian Boulay. This is dangerous. They're fighting on top of the ladder. Oh, this just drives. No. Oh, Death Valley Driver. Death Valley Driver off the top of the ladder. Holy shit. Boulay is out. Oh, Boulay kicks up. Boulay kicks up. Manages to get hold. Oh, this one pulls him down. Where did Sebastian Boulay find that extra engine to kick up on that? Death Valley Driver. This one's not happy driving the front. Oh, we've got a leader. See, Vincent Lawrence taking control. Busting open Sebastian Boulay. That's what they're going to do. I'm not too sure. Oh, big strike to the back there. Vincent Lawrence now realizing he needs to make sure Boulay does not back up. Another strike. Third strike is a straight punch there. Death Valley Driver off the top of the ladder has definitely changed the complex of this match. Sebastian Boulay is not looking healthy right now. Oh! Double leg drop to Boulay off the ladder. Off the top of the ladder, he's got his hands on that title. Is Vincent Lawrence going to be walking away, retaining his no limits title? Boulay has more. Boulay starting to stir. Boulay is stirring. Climbs the ladder. Oh, but gets caught by Sebastian. Gets caught again by Vincent Lawrence. And hitting in the strikes. Throws him off. And it's the second time he's fallen off the ladder. Second time Sebastian Boulay didn't fall like that. He has not moved. Sebastian Boulay has not moved. You might have to get some medics down to see if he's okay. He's trying to grab that title. Boulay looks like he's stirring. Manages to get to his feet. But oh, but just as he gets his feet, Vincent Lawrence able to retain his no limits title. This is the move that did it. Death Valley Driver. Off there you do. There you have it. Your no limits champion retaining this title. It is Vincent Lawrence. Equillibrio is going to be very happy with that result. We hold two titles right now, TV title and the no limit title. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had two amazing matches for you so far. We need to take a really short commercial break. We'll be back right after this. and welcome back, everybody. We are going to keep the matches going. 2 amazing matches start the night off, but we are going to keep it going because we're going to bring you another title match. It is for the Phoenix Pro Extreme Hardcore Championship. This is an interesting story, very interesting story. So, make this way, this is Trevor Osbourne. So, the current champion, so the world champion is RJ Smith. He beat, of all people, he beat Raven. And it was, I think it was a circus match or something like that as well. I can't remember right. It was the specialist match made up the football goal. And RJ Smith was able to beat this one, but then the following week, Raven had a singles match against this superstar, and I got to be honest, Raven absolutely destroyed Trevor Osbourne. You know, the match lasted 2 minutes, and then after the match, the attack continued from Raven, and it was RJ Smith. RJ Smith come down to the rescue of Trevor Osbourne. And then, the following week, they had a tag team match. Where, as far as I'm aware, these 2 guys did win. And, you know, leading up to this, Trevor Osbourne has been in the corner of RJ Smith. And then, during, I think it might have been a 3-way match, or a tag team match. If I remember right, it's been a while. Trevor Osbourne, out of nowhere, you know, turned on the guy who pretty much saved his life because Raven was on a rampage. RJ Smith came to the rescue of Trevor Osbourne. And then, like I said, a few weeks later, Trevor Osbourne turned his back on his supposed friend. And, you know, Trevor Osbourne has been very open about it. So he did not. He did this because he wanted gold. He wanted that title. And I mean, you know, this kind of match does suit Trevor Osbourne because for so long here in Phoenix Pro, we have asked, is his glove loaded? We just don't know. But it is about the Extreme Hardcore Championship, and this is an Extreme Hardcore title, hardcore match as well. So anything goes. Falls count anyway. A mixture of boos and cheers in that one. We've got RJ Smith. Full of cheers there. I mean, since making his debut here, the first thing he went for was that Extreme Hardcore Championship. And now he has it on his shoulder. But again, as I said in the last title match, is this the last time that RJ Smith will hold that belt? So here we go. That's what it's all about. The Extreme Hardcore Championship here at Phoenix Pro. Trevor Osbourne, RJ Smith. Bell rings and here we go. And RJ Smith not wasting any time with a big knee strike. And there's a lot of pent-up frustration there for RJ Smith. For so long, he helped Trevor Osbourne. For so long, he befriended Trevor Osbourne. So he's a new person coming to the company. And Trevor Osbourne literally stabbed him in the back. Hence why we are here. So for those who understand, like I said, no, stabbed in the back. The reason this match came around was doing, I think it was a triple threat, but it was Raven versus Trevor Osbourne versus RJ Smith. And if either Osbourne or Draven won the match, they get a shot at RJ Smith. Remember the match, RJ Smith hit his finisher onto Draven, and Trevor Osbourne, that is where he turned his back. Trevor Osbourne threw RJ Smith out of the ring, threw, I think it was into a pile of tape, into a pile of chairs, or into something. It knocked Smith out, and Trevor Osbourne stole the victory from RJ Smith. Hence why he's here in this match. We see this combination there, ended with a Pele kick there from RJ Smith. So this is a night of big Uranagi. So this match is all about revenge. It's all about deceit. This is all about, stabbing back. And RJ Smith has won a big vertigo. Vertigo there from RJ Smith to Trevor Osbourne. The referee can't do anything. There's no disqualifications in this match. Falls count anyway. Osbourne, big, almost like one there. So in a sense, I want to say that big daddy. So you can say, in a sense, Trevor Osbourne has weaseled his way into a shot at this belt, a shot at this title. And I can't imagine RJ Smith appreciates being stabbed in the back. As I said, RJ Smith came to this company not knowing anybody. One of the first people he started clicked with was Trevor Osbourne. But was there an alternative motive? Ulterior motive, sorry. To be honest, looking at this, we've got this match going on, I would definitely say there was. Elbows in there, and RJ Smith seems to be in control, so it was a big stop. Osbourne able to roll out, snap there from Osbourne, goes for a kick. Away and gets caught in a big German suplex, falls. Smith and Arthur Smith gets straight back to his feet with a snapdragon of his own. Position. One. This referee has not been in good positions tonight a few times. He's given the people who's been pinned an extra second or two. There's the combination there, followed up by a big relay kick. Smith now in control, throws his more into the top turnbuckle. Lays in the boot. I've got to be honest, considering this isn't a hardcore match, I'm not seeing any weapons or anything yet. I mean, it's encouraged. It doesn't have to happen. It is encouraged. He's a weapon. He's a weapon. Big close on there from Trevor Osbourne. One count. Trevor Osbourne has control of Arden. This is where it means this match can get. It is false count anywhere in these matches as well. Several shots there, able to combination strikes there, sends Trevor Osbourne on his feet. Trevor Osbourne fighting back, using that supposed loaded glove. We'll see here. Oh, nice move there on the mat. Tilt, almost like a spinning X Factor. Big, big neck breaker. Sorry, Fisherman's neck breaker into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, he's done it! Whoa! I forgot these are 2 out of 3 falls. I can't remember my own rules. Extreme Hardcore matches are 2 out of 3 falls. My bad, guys. This is why you don't give me a free bar, Cardiff. Why would you give me a free bar this match? Trevor Osbourne has the first pin. Has his opponent up on the shoulders. And gets caught short block. We know what's coming. It's the three moves of doom. Ducks under. There it is. Has him up. There it is. Three moves of doom. You can see how much Trevor Osbourne likes to intimidate his hero. That is John Cena. Ducks, and you can't see knee kicks in the midsection. We're going to see the AA. Are we going to see the big AA? Has him up. Attitude adjustment. Attitude adjustment there to RJ Smith. RJ Smith is out on his feet. There's one. There's two. There's three. We've got ourselves a new hardcore champion. Trevor Osbourne pins RJ Smith for champion. A superstar who, to be honest, has fallen by the wayside, finally has some gold. I'll be honest, a superstar who will probably class as a little bit of a jobber here. But he has played his cards right. He is now walking away tonight. He's walking out of Ascension Gold as the new Extreme Hardcore champion here in straight to the entrances. This is going to be a hell of a match. So here you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your first competitor in this match. Like I said, this is the Women's Ascension to Gold match. Whoever walks out of this one has a guaranteed shot at the Women's Champion. That is Elena Valentina for the Women's title here in Phoenix Pro. We had a series of qualifying matches, but here you have the winner of the Last Chance Battle Royal. And that was Amber Bloodshed, which happened on Saturday last night. So the night before the pay-per-view, we had a last chance battle royal, over the top rope battle royal, and Amber Bloodshed was able to win that one. But we're going to keep it going because she is your next opponent in this match. And as you can tell, a very similar tone to the music. This is representing Equillibrio. This is Hannah Grace. Now it's been Hannah, again, a superstar who, since joining Equillibrio, her attitude has changed. What she wants to achieve here in Phoenix Pro has changed. And a superstar who has tried so many times to become a champion here, but never was able to do it. So this match allows her to get one step closer to guaranteeing her a shot at the women's title here in Phoenix Pro. I'm excited for this one. There's some great competitors in this one. But obviously Hannah Grace did win out one of our qualifiers on our Phoenix Pro, on one of our Phoenix Pro shows this weekend. But can Hannah Grace come out on top? So we're going to start every time, every single fucking time. Every time we have this opponent, her video catches me off guard every single time. But for those who don't know who this is a veteran here in virtual wrestling, and that is Bad Amy. Now, a superstar who has held gold everywhere she has been, except here in Phoenix Pro. I know what you're thinking. How can a superstar of that caliber, being associated with weird, especially being associated with the world title holder Kevin, not hold the title here? She's not been able to do it. It's very simple. She's not been able to do it, and this is a big opportunity for Bad Amy. This thing is, a Bad Amy could walk into any promotion and be granted a title shot, or be given the opportunity to earn a title shot. But here, you generally have to start from the bottom. But Bad Amy has been here for quite some time, and as I did say, she's not been able to win the big one here. She's had opportunities, but she's not been able to do it, which for me is that's a shocker for me. I mean, to think of a superstar of the caliber of somebody like Bad Amy to not hold the title here. A lot of people think wouldn't believe that, but she has that chance. She has the chance to earn that shot right here, right now, at Ascension to Gold. We're going to bring in our final competitor, superstar who earned her way into this one, and she is the winner of one of the winners of the Heartbreaker tournament that happened in February with her partner. It was Damien. I want to say somebody else. It was Damien. So Damien secured himself a spot in the men's Ascension to Gold, and obviously Carrie, being his tag team partner in that Heartbreaker tournament, secured a spot in the women's Ascension to Gold match. Again, one of the originals here. I mean, Phoenix Pro, we've not been around for a long time. Even when we talk back to our original reincarnation of JCPW, to this point, we've not been around long. But Carrie has been a staple of this company. Here we go. Sling Blade there from Bad Amy, follows a basement drop kick, and then Carrie just sends Hannah Grace to the outside. I will do my best to call this match, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we won't have any technical difficulties. But as we look at Amber Bloodshed with a big regal plex. Leg capture. Follows up with a big reverse DDT. As you see, I brought all four ladies in the ring. Sound like Jonathan Ross in the wing. Irish whip there. Bad Amy with a GTS, almost like a GTS. Now has Amber by the head, but Amber's able to escape out. Look at this big suplex here from the top rope from Carrie as Hannah Grace rolls to the outside. But I guess Amber gets caught with a big German suplex, but pops back up and just slams Bad Amy into the ring. Oh, Bad Amy sling blades, basement drop kick. I will do and try and call as much of this match as I can. Fingers crossed. We have no technical difficulties. If you do have technical difficulties, whether my mic cuts out or whatever, it's not a problem. I will be back in the next match. But obviously on the outside, Tower Hacker Bomb. And look at Hannah Grace. Hannah Grace realizing 3 ladies on the outside fighting. Brings in the ladder, but makes the quick escape. Isn't it? Bad Amy had that ladder in hand. Bad Amy, the first person to go try and grab that briefcase, but looks like Carrie was able to put it out and then drops. Hannah Grace drops her down with a big power bomb. Big knee strike there from Hannah Grace. As Amber sends Bad Amy to the outside. Oh, Hannah Grace. Oh, that was close. That was very close to that ladder. Bloodshed just drops with a back suplex. Big drop kick there from Hannah Grace. Bad Amy now back in the ring. As a point, a knee strike of her own. I love these kind of matches, and look at this. We've seen Kevin use that move several times. Hannah Grace realizes it as Bad Amy and Amber Bloodshed are going at it. She's going to climb that ladder, but Carrie looks like she's just coming around. But no, it's not in. Carrie with the electric chair drop. Hannah Grace rolls to the outside. We now have Bad Amy and Carrie in the ring. Oh, big crossbar, but I think Bad Amy caught the back of her head on the edge of that ladder there. Amber back in the ring. Amber, big double knee strike there. Butterfly assisted code breaker. Carrie looking to make the run. As Amber is thrown to the outside, but we have now 2 ladies on top of that ladder, but it looks like Amber pulls down Carrie, then goes to concentrate on Bad Amy, but looks like wait. Oh! That reverse snap, reverse DT. Carrie loves to use. I'm sorry that Hannah Grace likes to use. Just took out one of the legs of the ladder. Bad Amy come crashing down there. Irish whip there from Amber Bloodshed sends Carrie to the outside. And away on the ladder and just manages to strike Amber with the ladder. Going to the top. It is now down. Can Hannah Grace, but gets caught by Amber Bloodshed. It looks like Carrie and Bad Amy are now starting to stir on the outside. Carrie climbs to the top, lays in the punches, but Amber Bloodshed twists the ladder. Oh! There's that ladder bridge. No idea why she made that. A ladder bridge that Amber Bloodshed made earlier on in the match. Forgot to mention it, but Amber Bloodshed maybe looking to do some more damage. I don't know. Can't answer that one. Amber now has the ladder. Oh, goes to lay in to Carrie, but Bad Amy might have seen Carrie's life. Not so. She didn't. She follows up with a big boot across the face with the face wash. Amber now setting the ladder up. And we're going to see another attempt for that briefcase. Bad Amy makes her way up. Bad Amy now on the ladder. Has a hold of that briefcase. Amber Bloodshed realising this could be a bit of an issue. Shot to the midsection there. And then Hannah Grace falls up the shot row. And then Carrie as well. Oh! Hannah Grace manages to push down the ladder. Both Amber Bloodshed and Bad Amy taking a bad spill there. Hannah Grace now just lays in the elbows to her opponent. I gotta be honest, this is hell of an Ascension to Gold match. And we've still got another one to go. And some more title matches. So much going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Hannah Grace now makes her way to the top of the ladder. Manages to get a handle on that briefcase. Carrie is now stirring. Shot to the back there from Carrie, and a second one. Bad Amy climbs the ladder. Third one there from Carrie. Bad Amy. Oh! Cutter off the top of the ladder. This could be Carrie's opportunity. This could be Carrie's opportunity. Hannah Grace is out. She just threw up. Bad Amy is Amber just starting to stir. There you see Amber there was enough to get up to her feet and able to shots to the back of Carrie to make sure she doesn't get hold of that briefcase. You're going to see a big powerbomb. Bad Amy thrown to the outside one more time. Hannah Grace now crawls to the top of the ladder. Tries to grab it, but no! Carrie able to push that ladder out. Not even giving Hannah Grace a chance. Now it is down to Amber Bloodshed. Amber Bloodshed is the only lady in the ring. All she got to do is climb that ladder. Bad Amy is back up on her feet. Could this be Amber Bloodshed's moment? Oh, Bad Amy blocks a shot there. Again, second time hitting a cutter off the top of the ladder. Hannah Grace now just slightly starting to stir. Carrie's now in the ring. Carrie could get this. Is Carrie going to win that briefcase? All three ladies are out. Carrie has done it. Carrie has done it. She has got the briefcase. She is your new Women's Ascension to Gold briefcase holder. I want to watch this DDT one more time. Snaps it out, takes out the ladder, and Bad Amy comes crashing down. But look at that beautiful cutter off the top of the ladder. And a second one there. But it was Carrie who was able to take advantage of the situation and is now your Women's Ascension to Gold briefcase holder, which guarantees her a shot at Alina Valentina whenever she wants it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a really short break. I've got to be honest, absolutely amazing. I'm going to take a really short break. I will be right back right after this from one of our partners. And welcome back, everybody. and we're going to keep these matches rolling. It is Ascension 2 Gold here at Phoenix Pro, one of our biggest pay-per-views. We've already seen some amazing matches, and we've already found out who our Women's Ascension 2 Gold briefcase holder is. But we are going to take a move, because we are now going to go over to the Phoenix Pro TV title. And the challenger, this is Chao Fah. Superstar who went home for a few months, came back, realized that he had royal blood, he had royal heritage, changed his name. And here you see Chao Fah, a former champion here in Phoenix Pro as well. I think he was at a TV title. No, it was world title. He had the world title, but it wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't Chao Fah. It was under a different name. And to be honest, it's been so long since I mentioned it, I couldn't even tell you what it was. But Chao Fah has stepped up. He wanted a shot. He wants some more gold. He will be taking on the current reigning TV champion. This is a TV title match. And a superstar who, since his arrival, has made such an impact, not just on certain superstars. I mean, Rashad Renegade, Vincent Lawrence, Hannah Grace, but he's had an instant impact on the fans here. He just commands attention. He just commands that people pay attention to him, not only through his actions in the ring, but through his words as well. And they see it making his way to the ring. He is the TV champion. This is Equillibrio. I mean, it's been, and we've seen Equillibrio here for quite some time. But I'm one of those guys who wants to know who is behind the mask, because you know, I see his tattoos, I see his attitude, I see his finishers, and I'm thinking to myself, I've seen this before. I've seen something very similar, but the attitude is different. It's a weird situation, but we can't deny, since his arrival here in Phoenix Pro, Equillibrio has generally changed the complex. He's changed he's just changed so much here in Phoenix Pro. He's currently holding that title. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I'm sorry, did you just, I'm sorry, it's my language. Did you just fucking float? Did Equillibrio just fucking float? Holy shit. Okay, but that's what it's all about. It's all about that TV title. The Phoenix Pro television title, that TV championship. Let me see, the former champion here in Phoenix Pro. This is Chao Fah. As opposed a superstar who we just seen fucking float. We just saw this superstar fucking float. That is Equillibrio. Equillibrio. Yep, that is right. And could that be the last time he holds that TV title? We will soon find out. So for those who are wondering what we mean by Equillibrio, when he made his debut, he made sure we had an explanation as to what Equillibrio is all about. So Equillibrio is all about finding the balance between your good and your evil, but allowing your evil to maybe take that extra step. But we're gonna get on with this match when we got so much to go on. As you see, Chao Fah now goes for a big flying elbow. Equillibrio looks like he just palmed it off. Equillibrio now sends Chao Fah to the corner. Elbow strike. Shotgun knees. Shotgun knees there. Sends Chao Fah into the corner. Chao Fah back on his feet, but gets caught with a neck breaker. What's Equillibrio going for you? You don't see this very often. Oh, went for a spiral tap, but Chao Fah able to escape from that. As we keep this match going, drives his opponent's head first into the mat, into the turnbuckle. This is the most overused move in virtual wrestling. It is the superplex. Oh, say that. Rolls through, has him up, drops him down with a falcon arrow. Goes into the pin. It's 1, 2. Equillibrio almost retained his title there against Chao Fah with a beautiful combination of moves there. Chao Fah escaping to the outside. Goes for an again. Goes to the first kick, misses the second one, falls through with a big corkscrew kick. Looks like Chao Fah has found some kind of fight. Throwing his opponent around the ring. Obviously, for those who do follow Phoenix Pro, we do have a 20 count on the outside. Not your usual 10 count. The match ends up back in the ring. Chao Fah has his Saito suplex. Big Saito suplex there from Chao Fah. Then follows up with a big dragon screw. Equillibrio rolling to the outside, trying to get some kind of respite. Chao Fah not allowing that, brings him back in the hard way with the suplex. Chao Fah now has more shoulders. Oh, there's that famous carry into the roundhouse. I mean, ever since returning, Chao Fah has worked on his striking game so much. This could be it. Could we see a new TV champion? 1, 2. Not enough. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I do apologise. I had another technical glitch here. My microphone decided he wanted to cut out. As we see, just looks like something spinning tombstone pile driver. I'm sure Chao Fah was maybe going to go for a Tierras there, but it is not. Equillibrio has something in mind, but gets reversed by Chao Fah. Shot to the midsection. What is Equillibrio going to go for you? Pump handle neck breaker. They're going to go for the pin, but just lays in the punches. No love lost in this match. Equillibrio wants to retain that title. He wants to keep the name of Equillibrio at the top of the title picture. Equillibrio, what's he going to go for here? Oh! Big driver! I will speak to him, see what if he's got a name for that one. 2. Oh, but Chao Fah just able to get his shoulder up. So Equillibrio is in full control of this one. Goes for a big kick again. The third time Chao Fah has been caught with that kind of kick. But rolls to the outside to hopefully maybe give himself some chance. Equillibrio comes to the outside. But look at Chao Fah takes up the knee. Several strikes to the chest. Follows it up with a big buzzsaw kick to the head. Great punch. Oh, but that wasn't good. I think that might have woken up Equillibrio up. The guys, both superstars now retaining. Don't forget, this is for that TV title. Equillibrio kips up. But gets caught with a shot and gets caught with a big roundhouse to the side of his head. So now, goes for both superstars looking for a kick or looking for a move there. Equillibrio has him up. Oh! Embrace! That was the embrace! Equillibrio with the embrace. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough to make sure you retain the title? 1, 2, 3. Equillibrio with the embrace. Picks up a huge victory and retains his TV title. Absolutely amazing match. And Chao Fah can't be ashamed of that one. He put everything and more into winning this match. But it was Equillibrio who was able to bring out, would I say a new move? I don't know. It probably is not. I mean, it's been a while since we recorded a show, as I did say. But look at these kicks from Chao Fah. And that final one right to the side of the face. But it was this. It was the embrace. The embrace picks up the win. And still your TV champion. Your Phoenix Pro TV champion. It is Equillibrio. The one question is, will we ever find out who is under the mask? Will we find out? You never know. But I'm going to take a quick short break. We'll be right back because coming up next, it is your men's Ascension to Gold match. I'll be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our co-main event of this pay-per-view of Ascension to Gold. We just saw an amazing women's Ascension to Gold match. But it's now time for every teenage boy's favorite entrance video. That is right, it is now time for the men's Ascension to Gold match. And like I said, that was every teenage boy's favourite entrance video. And here we see one of the qualifiers. He won his qualifying match. This is X-rated JC Wolf. Now a superstar who is not a stranger to titles and not a stranger to this style of match. He realizes, he understands, you know, what he could get out of this one. Like X-rated, I know a lot of people, there was a lot of criticism about the company being called JCPW originally. And I'll be honest, it wasn't about Wolf, it was about myself. Jordan Collins Pro Wrestling. This is why we changed it to Phoenix Pro. And since we changed over, JC Wolf has been killing it everywhere. Not just here in JCP, not just here in Phoenix Pro, but in XGWL, in YTWE 18 plus, in so many other different places. And JC Wolf wants gold. It's been a while since JC Wolf has held any kind of title, and he wants that chance now. But he's got to go through this Ascension to Gold match and making his way to the ring. This is the Death Battle Champion. This is Emanon. If I remember rightly, I think we'll see who the next competitor is, but Emanon either won the Last Chance Battle Royal or a qualifying match. If I'm honest, I can't particularly remember. I do apologise for that. But like I said, gentlemen, like I did say, Phoenix Pro Universe, they gave me a free bar tonight. So, you know, certain facts might slip my mind. This is why we have Jason. Like I said, for those who wonder where Jason is, unfortunately, he was unable to join us. But this is why we have Jason. He knows the facts. He knows the figures. I'm just here to create great shows and make sure you are seeing exactly what we can offer here at Phoenix Pro. But no, it was JC Wolf. He did win a qualifying match. We'll find out who the next opponent is, and then I'll tell you whether it was the Last Chance Battle Royal or if it was a qualifying match. Can't even tell you that because I wasn't expecting him to come out at this point. This is the other half of the Heartbreaker Tournament champion winners. This was Damien. As for those who watched earlier, Carrie was able to walk away as the new Women's Ascension to Gold briefcase holder. And it's been a while since we've seen Damien actually hold a title. And as you can tell, he holds that title very dear to his heart. It's a shame that we literally do have to take it off him after this match. But you never know, we could see Damien maybe in another division. Hey, I'm saying that. If Damien wins this one, he guarantees he has a shot at the world title. So, as you can see, he is very proud of that. Probably a little bit more proud than Carrie was, but you know, Damien wants gold. Damien wants to make an impact here in Phoenix Pro. I mean, he is a former champion. He's a former Extreme Hardcore title holder, but he's never held the big ones. And there we see your final competitor. Admittedly, Damien was the last one to come out, but it seems like Christian Drake wants to be the one to do it. But as I did say, so now my memory serves me correctly, JC Wolf, Christian Drake won their qualifying matches. Emanon was able to win the Last Chance Battle Royal to get into this 4-way ladder match for that Ascension to Gold briefcase. And we gotta be straight up. Christian Drake, this is the thing about Christian Drake. For those who know the history of Phoenix Pro, Christian Drake and his former tag team partner, Rashad Renegade, after they were eliminated from our tag team tournament, Rashad Renegade turned on Drake. And they had the rivalry for a few weeks, and then the match, this rivalry concluded in the sense of whoever lost the match that they were in would never be able to challenge for the Phoenix Pro World Championship. Now, since that, the title has changed hands. So, in a sense, that kind of contract, that kind of stipulation is null and void. So, Christian Drake is looking for a chance to maybe get back into the title picture. And this could be his opportunity. But we'll just have to wait and see. As we see in the ring, we see JC Wolf taking on Emanon. Emanon now trying, I guess, reversed by Wolf. I was on the outside. Then we got Christian Drake trying to take down Damien. Oh, there's JC Wolf with a big slingshot leg drop. And as soon as he hits that, he brings in the ladder. JC Wolf. Again, I said, not a stranger to this match. He's been in the last 2 or 3 Ascension to Gold matches. But JC Wolf is gonna fly. No, through the middle rope into a beautiful suicide. Tope Suicide DDT. I've been watching a lot of Excalibur on AEW, so hence why I'm using a Tope Suicide DDT. I think JC Wolf was trying to plan something, but Emanon was ready for it. JC Wolf has Emanon, but gets reversed. Oh! Reverse DDT on the ladder. Emanon sets the ladder up. Damien sees his opportunity. Looks at Emanon, not worried about JC Wolf. Going to stop him, but JC Wolf snap miss down Emanon. Christian Drake shots to the back. Christian Drake trying to make sure that Damien doesn't get the upper hand. You see on the top. Oh, just falling off the ladder there. JC Wolf now has his hands on that briefcase. As Christian Drake shots to the back. Emanon climbs the ladder, gets caught with a shot to the face. Big chop there, but gets caught with a strike. Powerbomb off the top of the ladder. Emanon now is down to Emanon and is down to Christian Drake, who gets reversed. Back and roll reversals, back and forth strikes. Hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen, as you'd expect. But Emanon throws Christian Drake off the top of the ladder. But Damien is back in. Shots to the back of Emanon. We're going to see a big power bomb. Oh, look at the power bomb. I think we got some. I don't know what happened there. You see Christian Drake draped over that top rope. JC Wolf with a package power bomb. Damien now setting up the ladder as Emanon rolls to the outside, but JC Wolf manages to get in a big shot there. Big shot. Now is his chance. He's got his hands on that briefcase. Is it going to be enough to pull the briefcase down? Damien making his way up to the top of the ladder. Strike. And a second one. JC Wolf ready for the third one. JC Wolf! Oh! As we saw in the last Ascension to Gold match, cutter off the top of the ladder. I mean, JC Wolf has not used a cutter in so long. JC Wolf now has his hands on the briefcase, but Christian Drake pushes the ladder down and falls out with a big power bomb. Emanon maybe looking for an opportunity. There's the strikes from Christian Drake. Strike to the back. Christian Drake renowned for his strikes. Emanon now has his hands on that briefcase. Damien saw the troubles going on. Gets slammed into that. JC Wolf seems may well be out of this one right now. Christian Drake trying to push the ladder down. He has got 2 people on it. Not able to do it. Shot to... Oh! Emanon just falls. Damien now has his hands on the briefcase. JC Wolf now starting to stir. Emanon is out of this one. So is Damien. Christian Drake could walk away with this one. JC Wolf now starting to... JC Wolf sat on his feet. All 3 superstars are down. He's done it. Christian Drake. Christian Drake now has the Ascension to Gold title. Ascension to Gold briefcase. After one hell of a match. Big cutter there from Wolf. Christian Drake laying in the boots there to Wolf. And then you have it. Christian Drake now has a guaranteed shot at the Phoenix Pro World Heavyweight Championship whenever he wants. And I can imagine that is eating up Rashad Renegade. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a short break. We'll be right back right after this. And welcome back everybody, and we have now reached our main event of the evening. And I gotta be honest, I am looking forward to this one. This has been a match people wanted to see again. As we hand over to the random guy, we don't know whose name is, whose microphone isn't on, but we let him do it because it makes him feel good. But we are now going into your main event, and it is for the Phoenix Pro World Heavyweight Championship. The World Championship, sorry, not the World Heavyweight, the World Championship. The thing is though, Vergil Snow and the champion Kevin have already met once before, but you know, we've had no new number of contenders, so Vergil asked could he get one more shot, and we didn't say yes straight away. We spoke to the champion, that is Kevin, and he said yes, but Kevin has chosen the stipulation, and we have got a very, very unique match for you, because we will decide, as you probably see hanging above the ring, it is the cage, not the steel cage, but this match will be a Monsters Brawl match. For those who have been with us for a while, you know how brutal a Monsters Brawl match will be. I mean, since our induction, since we started, there's only been 2 Monsters Brawl matches. And in every one of those matches, somebody has either fallen through the cage, and that's from the roof, or they have landed on a barricade or a railing. I mean, this match is dangerous. You gotta think about it as well. Our Ascension to go winner. So, you know, we could see this brutal match. Christy and Drake could cash in tonight. But we're not going to talk about what could happen. We're going to talk about what is about to happen. So the way this match works, it is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Only way you can win is via pinfall. Anything goes, but both superstars are locked inside the steel cell. Not the steel cage. I know you're thinking, oh, the steel cage doesn't have a roof. This is the steel cell. This is the Phoenix Pro steel cell. You can see it hanging above the ring right now. I mean, you can win this match. Well, I say win the match. It is a 2 out of 3. But you can win this match either via a pin or a straight out knockout. No submissions. This is about 2 superstars settling a goal in what I would class as one of our most brutal matches here in Phoenix Pro. And that is what it's all about. The Phoenix Pro World Championship. You're going to see a superstar who's getting his second shot at this title is Vergil Snow. And for those who know core and virtual wrestling, Vergil Snow, yet again, another GOAT, another original, another superstar who has pushed this industry to a different level. And you've got the same with Kevin as well. He may not have been around as long as Vergil, but he has won titles everywhere he has gone. And the latest title is this one here. It is the Phoenix Pro World Championships. World Championship. Referee holds it up. This is going to be an experience. Let me just say that. But here we go. 2 out of 3 falls. Monsters Brawl. As we see, Kevin not wasting any time. The bro to asleep off that beautiful dual suplex, and then has his opponent heads control. Kick to the knee, drops him down, follows up with a big shining wizard. Kevin again goes for a big shot, but Vergil not worn down enough yet. As Vergil Snow ducks under. Just simple basic wrestling moves there. Kevin rolls up, but then realizes the trouble he could be in. Rolls back in. Snap me. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a hell of a match, no matter what. Whether it gets brutal, whether it gets bloody, this is going to be one hell of a match. As we see for a second time, Shining Wizard there from Kevin. Look, it's almost like he was got caught. Vergil Snow. It was like a heartbreaker there. Stomp to the midsection. Vergil Snow is going to use that power. Vergil Snow has a massive power advantage over Kevin. But look at this. Just to see that reverse choke slam. What the hell? Reverse choke slam. Oh, but this is the disrespect. This is the disrespect that Calvin is known for, but gets caught. As Vergil Snow flips him over, side pump handle slam followed by a big punch. As his opponent between the legs, we're going to see a big shoulder power bomb. Goes for a clothesline but gets reversed. Kevin, reversal there from Vergil Snow. Kevin now Irish whip. Irish whip gets caught, but again reversal, DDT. Vergil Snow looking like he's going for something big, but Kevin was able to reverse it and then follows it up with a big gourd buster. Now, Leisure, I've got to state this fact. This could be the world's greatest match, but Christian Drake has literally won a briefcase which he can cash in at any time for a shot at the world title. I mean, there's a lot going on in this one. As you see that, look at Kevin with the strength. Gut wrench power bomb. One. Only gets the 1 count. I mean, these guys are going to, Kevin and Vergil Snow are going to brutalize each other. There is no doubt in my mind. So, you know for a fact, Christian Drake is probably watching, thinking, could he cash in? Could he cash in tonight? We have a match. We see a reversal there from Kevin, who rolls back into the ring. Obviously, this is a Monsters Brawl. It's inside. It's inside the. It's inside. It's inside the steel cell. I had to double check what I called it earlier. Sorry, the gentleman. That's a relay there. It's inside the steel cell. No rules. On a week when it is via knockout or a pin. As you see, Vergil now starting to take control. Kevin looks like he wants no messing around with that. Big. Oh, double combination there. Irish Curse backbreaker into a big boot too. Oh, that was close. Irish Curse backbreaker into the big boot. Looks like he's lining something up. Kevin's lining something up. He could try and go for that first pin. What's he got lined up? Oh no, but gets reversed. Vergil Snow. Oh, out of nowhere! Out of nowhere, the F5. Won so many matches, but why the hell did he go for the? Why did he not go for the pin? He could have had this match won. Irish whip. Oh, cutter! Big cutter there from Kevin. And like I said, as Jason would say, we've got a bleeder. Big forearm. And a second. Ducks under. Pele kick. Standing air twister. Goes in for the pin. Could this be the first pin of the night? There's one. There's two. Not enough. What a hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. And this is for the world title. Kevin, always see him. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Why the hell do you do that? Referee got in the way. I think Kevin's a little bit rage bound because he just stomped the referee. Vergil will take advantage of that one. Vergil has his opponent up by the throat. But look, Kevin rubbing his forearm there into the eyes of Vergil Snow. Big shot there, big kick I think it was. Referee only now starting to come around. You can't say anything. This was down to Kevin. It was Kevin's fault. Somebody got in the way and he just stomped their face through. Oh, Kevin now. What's looking for here? Oh, he's tying up the arms, tying up the legs. Vergil needs right. The more you wiggle, the tighter it gets. Just a straight kick to the ass. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one hell of a main event. We still haven't got our first pin yet. Big rear view. Follows that up with a seated rear view. Made famous by good old Mojo Rawley. Irish Curse. Big boot. Irish Curse, big boot combination. Could this be the first pin of the night? There's 1, 2. No. Still not. Nobody has picked up the first pin in this match. This is a hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin now looking to the gold buster. As far as I'm aware, Vergil has already been busted open in this one as well. Vergil mounting some come back. So it's dangerous, especially on this side of the ring. Oh, big punch. Super kick from Vergil. I mean, an amazing second super kick there. But looks like Kevin was ready for it. Throws his opponent back in the ring. Kevin looking to maybe build up some momentum. Vergil's now just getting back to his feet right now. Just caught series of kicks, but Vergil was able to come back with the shot to the knee. Big lariat. Oh, big super kick there from. Oh, super kick into the straight jacket German. Kick. Oh, goes for a kick, but misses it. Vergil Snow gets reversed. We can see here from, see me use this before. Is that going to be that TKO? There's a TKO. There is a TKO. This could be it. The first pin. Referees get position. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Vergil Snow able to kick out one more time. This is your main event. This is for the world title. What a hell of a fight we're seeing. Oh, he's going to get a pin off that air twister. Referee's in position. There's 1, 2. No, again, Vergil just gets the shoulder up. I'm sorry, gentlemen, I'm getting louder and louder, but what a hell of a match we are witnessing right here. Goes for a super kick. Gets a caught reverse into a reverse. I mean, what a main event we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Vergil Snow is driving the knee into the back of his opponent. Who's going to pick? We still haven't had the first pin yet. I mean, what more can you do? Vergil Snow formed with a combination of strikes. Ladies and gentlemen, what a hell of a match we are witnessing right here. Oh, but looks like Kevin hits a TKO out of nowhere. TKO out of nowhere. 2, 3, first 4 goes to Kevin. He hit that TKO out of nowhere. Gets reversed there by Vergil. Whether that's a good place to be against a superstar like Vergil Snow, I don't know. As we started out trying to meet in the middle, goes for another super kick, but gets caught. Oh, face first. Face first into that one. Definitely rocked Vergil. As Kevin goes to pick his opponent up. Stomp to the midsection. We're going to see it. There it is. Big stomp. There's the stomp. There's the curb stomp. Is this going to be it? Does Kevin retain title? 1, 2, 3. Kevin retains his world title. What a hell of a main event, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go for those replays. So much happened there. But this out of nowhere, don't know what the hell Kevin was thinking there. But look at this one. Back breaker, Irish curse into a bro kick. Referee needs to get himself in position. Yes, he did get rocked quite badly in this match. It wasn't enough, but it was enough. The moves he hit, curb stop, everything else was enough. And still, your Phoenix Pro World Champion. It's Kelvin. We'll let him have his moment. Kevin has retained. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Ascension Gold, and what a night it has been. Please make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and hopefully if you have enjoyed the show, please let us know. But I need to make it. I need to go backstage. I need to have a drink. I need to chill out with everybody in the wrestlers. What a night. We will see you all really soon for our new season of Phoenix Pro. Good night, everybody.